This is the entrance to northeastern Kenya, Garissa town. The Tana River has risen above its cage, burst its banks, submerged homes, and marooned the only road leading to other parts of the country. The El Nino rains have not only wrecked infrastructure, but also sanctioned an entire region that depended on other neighboring counties.
Watu wa Kenya, national government, hii njia hata wanaweza leta temporary bridge itengenezeke kabisa, so tupate maisha, watu waanze kutembeleana na wanunue vitu ambavyo wanataka huko. Kwa hivyo maisha imekuwa ngumu kwa sababu ya njia tena mara ya pili. Mara ya kwanza ilikuwa flood imeingia wametoroka, mara ya pili njia imekatika.
Deep in the region, the situation continues to escalate as residents stare at a phenomenon that is beyond their control. Although the government has warned residents of villages prone to flooding to move to a higher ground, the fact that the entire region sits on a flat land betrays them. Almost every location in northeastern Kenya looks like what is around me. The trail of destruction caused by flash floods is clearly visible. This home here has been abandoned by its owners because flash floods have swept through their home and they have traveled to higher grounds to seek refuge against the floods. On my right, there's a stream few meters away flowing, and this has been caused by the heavy rains that has been pouring in northeastern Kenya, and the situation is expected to worsen, and if it does, more havoc is expected to happen.
Water has flooded.
Retired Kenya Defence Forces Colonel Daud Ahmed has been at the forefront in carrying out the evacuation process after flood waters came gushing in the middle of the night at Sholi village in Wajir West constituency. He is currently living with the villagers on a higher ground where they relocated weeks ago, leaving behind every single structure that they call home.
Before now this water came, all the crops were lost. Most of them have lost the animals. Now we're even worried to get waterborne diseases. We're extremely worried because there's no medical facilities nearby. The major road is now blocked. Even to get food to this village now will be very difficult.
Lack of food and a growing worry on their health condition is the state that they continue to grapple with in their new homes out in the open. Amina Abdi is an example of the living condition of many internally displaced persons by such a huge natural disaster with an unmatched magnitude. Her children have gone through many extremes: hunger, heavy rains, flooding, and mosquito bites, which have now become common.
We now live in the bush. We are left with few livestock. We don't have shelter. All our utensils were swept away. Our food, everything we had is gone.
As the weatherman continues to predict higher rainfall in northeastern Kenya, their new homes could face yet another wave of flash floods that could leave them in a state of despair.
The water is so strong that it can carry away, a human being. It has carried already animals, goats and small kids, goat kids have been carried away. Even children are at a big risk.
Aid organizations have found it difficult accessing people in need through roads, as almost every village in northeastern region has been cut off by floods.
Right now here we are at the side of the road. We were going to El Ado village to distribute the non-food items. It's raining heavily, the roads are unpassable. Our truck was forced to stay outside the village, and the villagers were forced to walk all the way in the mud, in the rain, to come and get the non-food items.
Although aid agencies have been airlifting food rations to worst affected areas like Wajir County, this amounts to a drop in the ocean. Heavy rains continue pounding many parts of the country, with many lives being lost to the unforgiving floods by the day, as the government faces a huge pressure in responding to the crisis at hand. Isadin Haji, K24, Northeastern Kenya.